Hello. Hello. So, I'm wondering how I can share the link. Okay, like this. Hi, Yelena. So, I have just shared the link to our channel. And I hope that more people will come. Anyhow, happy to see you. How's it going? So I don't know, Lena, can you speak?
You hear me? Hello.
I can hear you. Hi. Hello. Hi,
Hi.
Lena. Nice to meet you.
Me too, likewise.
Great. Did you register through the link?
Yeah. I registered, I think, at time when I saw when I saw an announce
Yeah, the announcement.
of your webinars. Yes,
Sure.
the announcement. And after
Ah,
that, yes,
interesting.
I registered at 4 seminars.
Oh, good. Strangely, I have not received the notifications, so but it's good to know because I don't know how many people registered for this event. So, all right. Anyhow, good to know and happy to see you. Sure. So, actually, the topic we're discussing today, it is related to small talk, and small talk at work. So, has it, have you ever worked for a foreign company, and has it, occurred to you to have some small talk with foreigners?
No. I have never worked on international companies,
Mhm.
but I very want to do
Sure.
it. Why? I try to boost my speaking skills, of course, my grammar, my vocabulary, and
Mhm.
of course, I know what is it small talk from my previous work.
Mm-hmm. All right. And well, that's great. You
But
have a great
Russian,
aim.
in
Uh-huh.
Russia. Mhm.
Yeah, that's a great question in Russian. And in Russian, like, what do you usually discuss? What do you talk about at work? I have a little
Oh,
presentation here. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
we spoke about the weather, of course, about last news, positive news,
Yeah.
about something like that, about yes, mostly about different news from the company, from and in the world, maybe.
Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, that's great. So you mentioned that it's only positive news, right?
Yes, yes.
Sure.
Preferably
It's good.
we try to discuss only positive news as a small talk in Russia, but I
Yeah.
know that in foreign companies it's better to discuss only positive news.
Sure, yeah.
You like small talk.
Sure. Yeah. That's right. Well, I would agree with you. And well, we'll discuss this a bit later, but in your opinion, what are generally like some safe topics for discussion, like safe, the ones that will not create
Yeah.
any conflicts? Like, what do you think, in your opinion?
Safe topics.
Yeah.
I think the weather, of
Yeah.
course. Maybe some gossips.
Uh-huh.
Gossips from not personal gossips, but maybe from public people gossips.
Mm-hmm.
And I think something like that.
Okay, some gossips about public people. Interesting.
Why not?
Yeah.
Maybe last news about maybe last films, serials, books,
Yeah.
theaters,
Yeah.
and so on.
All right. Yeah, I actually have everything that you have mentioned here. So yeah, popular culture, whatever is related to this topic, films, yeah, as you said, some books that came out, or some games or whatever. So yeah, that's a safe one. But yeah, well, every topic can be like dangerous potentially, but it depends on what kind of books you discuss, right? What kind of films you discuss. But anyhow, normally that's a safe one. I also have here recent developments in the industry. So this is around the spheres where you work, where your occupation is related to, right? So what about you? Like, what is your field? Where do you work?
Oh, I have been worked as a marketing manager in IT company
Sure. You have worked, yeah.
for
Uh-huh.
15 years. And
Oh,
now,
wow. So you have been
yeah.
working at this
Yeah,
company for 15
yes,
years
but
already.
yes, I left my company 2 months ago because of my relocation.
Mm-hmm.
And now I think after 2 months rest, I will start looking for a new job, of course.
Sure.
Mm,
Where
mm.
did you relocate? If it's not a secret.
Now I'm living. No, it's not a secret. Now I'm living in Turkey,
Mhm.
but in 3 weeks, I have a flight to Serbia.
Okay. Oh, Serbia. Is it like a marketing specialist?
Oh no, I have a plan to live in Serbia.
Sure.
Yes, and after my relocation to Serbia, I will start. I have a plan to start find work in Serbia, of course. New
Okay.
job in
A job.
yeah.
All right. Because work, it's a process
Yeah.
of working, and the job is your occupation. All right.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Well, so if we think about your field, your industry, what could you possibly bring up? So, like, imagine you come to this new job in Serbia. It's your first day, and like you have met everyone. You have talked about like, okay, I'm from Russia, you're from Serbia, la 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 la, all of that standard stuff. So, what else could you bring up? So, like, to keep the conversation rolling in marketing.
So maybe I did not catch your main
The idea, sure.
your main
Yeah, I will
idea.
reformulate. The main idea is that what kind of topics would you bring up related to marketing? Like, what kind of news
Mhm.
you discuss with your colleagues?
I think, of course, about ChatGPT,
Oh,
about
yes.
artificial intelligence, of course, because it's very interesting new trend,
Sure.
which we can use not only in marketing. I think in all industries and everywhere. Of course, it's really very interesting innovation technology.
Innovative technology, right? Yeah.
Innovative technology.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I can see this hype around ChatGPT everywhere, especially in my Facebook build. So it's truly, truly very, very much spread. All right, very good. Yeah, and then you can ask for opinions around these topics and
Yeah.
yeah, for instance, there have been some rumors that ChatGPT can replace developers.
No, I think it's not possible.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but I mean, like, it's one of the topics for discussion, like whether the person agrees or disagrees with that. I mean, like, yeah.
Yeah, yes, I think it's a really good topic for discussion
Uh-huh.
because
Sure.
I think that there are many opinions about this trend about ChatGPT, and of course, many possibilities
Mhm.
for all industries, as I said,
Sure.
and
Yeah.
for business, of course, too.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, sure. For instance, you could also ask how this could help to solve the current tasks at the company, right? So yeah, I mean, why not? Just think around it, like ask questions and then give your own opinion as well. So yeah, all right,
Mhm,
nice.
mhm.
And one more point I have here, yeah, well, whether it's like one of the classic ones, but also
Yeah.
what is the
But
weather?
as I read that Serbians, yes, Serbians
Sure. Oops, yeah,
like discuss the weather. Why not?
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like in the UK also, it's a big issue, a big topic for discussion in Europe. Yeah, I would say that it's pretty much spread. So it's like very, very, it's pretty neutral. So
Mhm.
there is nothing that could cause a lot of heated debate around weather. So it's good in terms of that. And I also have here some country-specific topics. This
Mhm.
means this means something that has been happening in the country, or some news or some holidays, So yeah, just recent developments, events in the country itself, in the city where you are, right? So, for instance,
Mhm.
if you move to when you moved to Belgrade, or is it Belgrade or is it some other city?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe Belgrade or Novi Sad.
Uh-huh.
I did. I have not decided yet.
Yeah, sure.
But I think Belgrade.
Belgrade. All right. So what potential issues could you discuss around Belgrade?
Oh, around
Could you
Belgrade, it's
what could you ask or
mhm.
like comment on?
Of
Have
course.
you been to Serbia before? Sorry,
Uh,
sorry.
yeah, I have been in Belgrade 1 month ago when I made visa run from Turkey to expand my visa, my visa, not visa, my в общем, нахождение в Турции.
Yeah, to
And
extend your Your
yes, to extend.
your visit to Turkey, yeah, to extend.
Yes, because Russian people can stay in Turkey without any visas, 90 days.
For
But
90 days, yeah.
yes, but you should made visa run. All people say it like visa run. Maybe yes, maybe there is another name, but I know that visa run. All people said it visa run.
Yeah.
You should left Turkey for 1 day and then return. And I and my husband we decided to visit Belgrade to understand what is the city, because I have never been in Belgrade before. And we met in Belgrade with our friends, because as you know, many IT companies now working in Belgrade, and moved to Belgrade, and we like it. I like it. That's why it's our next stop is Belgrade, is Serbia and Belgrade.
Okay, nice.
For us.
Nice. Cool. Hi, Varvara. Nice to see you join. So I just pressed something. Hey.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Problem. Sorry, I'm late.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, we were just discussing here with Yelena what are the safe topics for conversation in terms of small talk at work. So yeah.
Okay,
So,
what you say, Elena?
Yeah, and like I have a suggestion here of several topics. So in your opinion, like what is there something that you could add here? What is safe to discuss? What will not create fights?
Well,
fight at work.
I'm not sure about not creating fight, but in Italy, the safe topic, what are you going to eat? Or what did you eat? Or what is your mother prepared for the lunch on Sunday? Because I'm living in Italy for
Nice.
4 years. So actually, I changed my small topics for food.
Oh, yeah, that's a great one. Yelena, do you agree?
Yes. And I want to say, I just want to say that it's a good topic, a safe topic about maybe restaurants, about cuisine, different cuisine. Why not?
Yeah, right. Although,
Kind of safe, but not when you're talking with Italians about bolognese.
yeah, as long as you don't say that pasta is like a macaroni with ketchup, there can be
yes.
some murder.
When you say that bolognese, it's like I'm sorry, I forgot how it was saying in the last fight. It was something about the sauce, like meat
The sauce,
sauce,
ketchup.
No. Meat sauce in Italy, it's ragu. You know, so terms. So it's ragu, and it's different from the region to region. And bolognese, it's not sauce for whole Italy because it's not ragu. Anyway, that's why I'm saying, well, that you can cause fight, but still it's safe.
That's true. And especially, there is a joke that if you say that your favorite kind of pizza, it's the one with pineapple, then you will not come out alive.
I love it. I mean, I'm just in love with this meme when I think it's mafiosi father, something like mafia. He was forcing to look when the someone in New York first time put pineapple on the pizza, and then it's like Godfather. He was forcing to look on it. It's like a meme. I don't remember the picture especially, but still, it's very funny.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah. The relationship with food
I
complicated.
don't know why. I mean, right now it's food is really safe, small talk, and I'm going to change my mind with this very much. So I'm talking about food all time long.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, the same with the French. I mean, like they love to discuss different kinds of sauces or or like wine or whatever.
And you're going to Loire. How to say the place of Loire? Where is the wine making?
Yeah, the valley of
Yes.
the valley, the valley of Loire. Yeah, I think it's called in
Loire,
English. I think it's like that.
wine, and it's very interesting. I mean,
Uh-huh.
no, no. Look, with the pineapple pizza, it's very funny because in Italy they making ricotta, no, gorgonzola and pear ricotta pie. So it's like sweet and salty, right? They making spaghetti with bacon or prosciutto and fruits of the cactus. This big cactus which is growing in the south of Italy. In Amalfi, Vieste, and the region of the south. This big cactus. I don't remember how they name it in Italy in English, because in Italy it's fig d'India.
No, I have no idea. Yelena, do you know?
No, I don't know, but I hear that really the flowers of such kind of cactus are very delicious. Am I right?
Yes, and flowers also, but it's fruits, this cherry. It's also, there is a lot of needles on it, but it's kind of very tasty, really. I mean, in Italy there is a lot of sweet and salty food, but why is pineapple pizza is like like horror?
Okay. Yeah.
Really,
But
yes.
yeah, and then also you have to be careful with what kind of pizza comes from what region, right? So with the naming as well.
Well, actually, everybody loves pizza from Napoli because
Napoli,
it's kind of yes.
Okay.
Neapoli. How to
Yeah,
say?
Napoli, you're right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So, well, yes, it's really tasty, really, but I mean, in middle part of the Italia, it's also really good pizzas. And well, in north of Italy, you will not find this pizza,
Sure.
because they different type of food, and they in like in Trentino, Alto Adige, Lake, Como Lake, etc. That part of Italy, they eat in buckwheat. Yes.
Really?
Can you believe it? It's not like pizza place. No, it's buckwheat, like pasta with buckwheat flour, and with meat from deers. And what is the wild pig name?
Кабан, который...
Yes, right. I remember only
yeah, it's
in Italian.
boar.
Wild pig.
Boar. B-O-A-R. But yeah, for everyone to understand, you can say wild pig. Yeah. Sure. Boar or a boar.
They are really, but also about culture, I don't know. It's kind of
like this.
When you're talking about popular culture, it's a lot of stereotypes, no? I mean,
yeah, but that's true. But it's like, it's most related to some music or films, or I mean, like this is what I mostly mean by popular culture. You see, so
you mean popular? Okay. So
because stereotypes, I think it's something that touches people, and I would probably not choose this topic for a first conversation.
But it's like this when everybody hears that I'm Russian.
Yeah. It's like,
Before
it's like to ask Russian, like
the years, and right now it's different, of course. So it's difficult.
Okay.
A recent development in the industry, it's a really good topic. I mean, if you can make this team not a new one, new beginner, but still, because we're talking about like marketing or I don't know, cooking.
Sure.
Teaching,
Yeah, Yelena works in marketing, and she suggested ChatGPT and artificial intelligence. What sphere do you work in, Barbara? What's your sphere?
Well, right now I don't know. I'm just like support for my kids. So nothing. Some right now in tourism, but there is not a lot of tourists.
Okay. So were you like a manager in tourism before you had kids?
Before I was working like product manager in in production company with China.
Okay.
Like
so
logistics.
what would you suggest in this field? Like what kind of topic would you suggest in this field?
Well,
imagine you looking for a job in the same field, and what would you discuss at your first day at work?
Well, I will be discussing like expos in China, in Hong Kong, or Guangzhou, or Shanghai. Like the expo where the company have a booth, right?
Sure. Yelena, you can also think about this topic, like if you worked in so you can also add some ideas that come to your mind.
China like 3 times per year, and in Germany, and then some expo in Russia, and and it's very interesting because you're like in you field you're new the old factories or the old companies, and you have friends, or I don't know, not friends, not enemy, but not friends, and you should be very polite about
competitors, you can say. So do the softer.
Yes.
word.
And so expo, new goods and products and new stuff, because I was working on baby products, like, you know, like everything for the babies, from the newborn to I don't know, clothes to for school. And it's I mean, it's very interesting, because you always have, забыл слово, компании, с которыми вы на рынке.
Competitors.
Competitors. Yes,
Yeah,
right.
the companies that also work on the same market.
Yeah. So I always can talk about news
Yeah.
from that.
Yeah, sure.
Because
Great
sometimes
idea.
that they have really good products, and I'm kind of envy, you know, and I can tell about it. I can say, well, that's really good. They are really, wow. Very good.
Impressive.
No,
Okay.
I mean it. Yes.
Okay.
I
Well,
don't
sure.
like talk about weather, because it's, well, the winter is really cold this year. Well, yeah, and you go.
Sure. Okay.
Because we can talk about it.
Yeah, it's like an endless topic because weather always changes and like yeah.
Well, it's kind of, you know, topic that can be ended in one sentence, you know, because well, if I cannot support the talk about this global warming, but I cannot support, I mean, I cannot make it, because I know nothing about this deepest of the ice layer on the mountains that is melting every year. I don't know about, I mean, I know about it.
But it's a bit closer to climate and politics even. So yeah, I mean, like you have to research, to do some research on that to talk
Making this
about.
trip, Antarctica. No, I mean, they're scientists and they work in Arctic and Antarctica, and then going everywhere and measuring the ice level, you know, and they they talk about it a lot.
Sure.
But I cannot make this talk because I'm not in a I know nothing about it. I mean,
Sure.
I cannot support what. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like talk about weather.
Okay.
But I think it's a universal topic. The weather is a universal topic, and if you don't know nothing about global warming, you can say about the weather in your country right now, and the weather a year ago, for example, in that time.
Right, you're right, because yes, you're right. Because right now,
Great point.
It's a really good point, because it's true. Because there is no snowing, you know, in my place right now, and I always can show the photos from my father, who is living in Russia near the Moscow, and there is a lot of snow, you know. So I always can use this card. Yeah, yes, you're right, Ellen.
Yeah. And I'm living in Turkey now, in small town where many farms and farmers said that the winter was very warm. There were no rains, and it's very bad for farmers, for plants, for trees, and so
The
on.
crops.
This,
The
yes,
crops,
this.
like урожай.
Sorry.
For the crop.
Yeah.
Для урожая. Yeah.
Yes, it's
yes,
like
for the crop.
Last 2 years, well, yes, well, okay. I can take my point back because it's right. I mean, well, yes, because there is no rain, there is no snow.
Yeah.
There is, I mean, in Italy, last summer in Italy, there was 3 rain day. You know, summer. It's like in July and August, and the river Po, it was высохло, я не помню, как это будет. Right?
Yeah, it was you can
Became
say
dry.
It was
Yes,
dry.
right.
It dried out. It dried
Right.
out. You know, dry, like dried out. I'm putting all the words that I am using here in the chat, so you can check it out. Dried out. Dry, like, you know.
This winter, it was also like this because there is no snow on the mountains all over Italy. You know, there is no rain, and right now it's March, and it's season of the asparagus. No, and or the wild asparagus, you know, and there is no.
We have a lot of wild stuff today. Wild pig.
I mean, before, like 2 years ago, we went for the walk with my kids. It was only 5 kilometers, and we find out like really good quantity of wild asparagus to make a lunch for us. I mean, and right now we find only 3 because there is no rain.
Oh, you can say there has been a drought. So it's when you don't have any rain. So like it's the season, like, yeah, when you don't have any rain and the earth is dry, we call it a drought. So,
well, it was in summer, but right now it's really strange. I mean, it's not drought, but because it was snowing, it was rainy, but
okay.
not like, you know, properly.
All right.
Like it's free, like it's, no. So, okay. The weather, it's
yeah, whether yeah, like this is a great way to develop this topic, to compare it, to compare previous years. Yeah, why not? And compare your country where you come from to the country where you are right now. So yeah, it's universal. All right. So moving on, how can you actually start the conversation? Well, I do have some points here to help you out. For instance, you can ask open questions. Do you know what open questions are, girls?
No.
Okay.
No.
It's this types of questions where you don't ask a question that you can answer with a yes or no. So like where you can actually give a full answer. For example, so what do you think about climate change? That's an open question because you have to give your opinion, and it's not yes or no. Yeah. So imagine any type of question which you can answer with yes or no. Yeah. So that would be like a closed question, and yeah. And here you can ask some open questions. Do you have any ideas about that?
What do you think about what do you think about last premiere?
Premiere.
Premiere.
Premiere, yeah.
In Bolshoi Theater, for example.
Sure. At Bolshoi. Sure.
Or something like
yeah, and you wouldn't ask like, did you like the premiere? And then the person, you know, says yes or no, and then the end of the conversation. So yeah, that's a good choice. Okay. Yeah. Right. And Varvar, what do you think? What kind of open question can you ask?
Well, I have a big problem with the open questions because I always say like, can you or can I or something like this, and it's like following but yes, by yes or no. So
Yes, point. Conversation over, right?
So
Yeah.
I need to know to rephrase it, and
yeah. So you can either say that what do you think about, or why did la la la, or tell me about something, or
I don't know. What do you think about? I don't know. What do you think about? I mean, it's like working conference, right? Or meeting with friends. I mean, with friends is always easier, but with some partners, it's kind of difficult because I always have problem to ask something.
Or maybe what do you think about new sort of coffee from our coffee machine? Have you tried?
Great.
Yeah, that's a
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
You're right.
Yeah. Sure. Or yeah, or how do you find this new project that we will start working on soon? So like, how do you like it? So yeah, if it's like more related to work. So okay. All right, what else can you do? You can comment on the things that surround you. So this, what Yelena said about coffee, it's one of the things that surround you in the office, right? So, so it can be anything, right? So it can be some comments about the office, some comments about your workplace, right? Anything actually. Okay, and then you can also ask or offer help on something. So do you have any ideas? Like, what could that be? What kind of question, or what kind of, offer?
For example, maybe we will turn on air condition. What do you think about it? No, for example, it's very hot in the meeting room. Let's turn on air condition or turn off. What else?
Yeah, this is how you can meet a new person, a new colleague, who you don't know how to start speaking to, and this person is sitting there, and then you can start like that. Yeah, but if you want to start the conversation, like for example, I recently asked a guy, like, where did you buy this, like, water? And this is how I started the conversation. It was not a work situation. It's just I wanted to speak to someone. So this is how I started. Yeah. So something that's around.
The special type of special brand. Okay.
Yeah. Or you can actually offer, if you see that the person is in the process of working on something, and there is something that is not going well, you can offer a hand, so some help. And this is what you can do. All right. Okay. So we have discussed some great topics. And what topics are a no-go, in your opinion? A no-go, it means that they are like, you shouldn't talk about them.
Politics, of course.
Politics.
Politics, of course, yeah.
Politics, religion, and finance.
Sure. Three classic topics.
You can have a good topic about taxes. So
taxes, yes.
I disagree. I mean, like a newcomer, like you always can talk about taxes and money, not in the pocket of the person you're talking, but about like a general situation, and it's really somehow very how to say knowledge hunting. I don't know, like when you find something that will help you. Очень познавательный.
You can say what you can educational. I would say educational. Like education, and then can you hear me?
Довольно много полезной информации, поэтому educational.
Yeah. Educational. This is what I'm saying.
Well, politics right now, it's no go.
No
I
go.
mean, if you cannot agree with the person you're talking, it's better no go. But I don't know how to stop it.
Yeah, it's it's this kind of contagious, like this word. It means that it's like contagious. It's like an illness. When it starts, it's impossible to stop it. Contagious.
Somehow they need to inform you.
Yeah, so I put this word in the chat so you can have a look. Right, contagious. All right, so yeah,
talking about food is the best topic.
Yeah.
So,
well,
also, when you're talking about food, of course you can like jump on politics or illness, of course, or private life, because my wife hates fish, so I cannot eat fish, and I hate my wife, of course.
I just when you were talking about food, and I remember a recent video by Varlamov. Do you know this blogger?
Yeah.
And he had a video on the types of food that he likes in Russia, and then he said like, oh my god, I have received so much hate because I disliked some types of food and people hated me for that.
As like the best question to ask in Russian-speaking chats, where to find condensed milk, or where to find buckwheat.
Condensed milk or buckwheat. Where can I find some buckwheat, guys? Sure. All right. And then, yeah, I would also probably include some private life here.
No,
what to
not
avoid.
a buck, but proper buck.
Uh-huh.
No, I mean, food nostalgia is one of very powerful nostalgia we have. I think, but it's very easy to не знаю, как сказать, удовлетворить.
It's easy to satisfy, like this song Satisfaction. It's like satisfied.
Yes. Because if like if you want good coffee, you can drink good coffee. If you want to do blini with condensed milk, you can eat it, and it will be better for your life. So it's,
yeah. Oh, now that we talk about blini, I want some blini.
This way, nostalgia is the best one.
Oh my god! Let's close this topic because now I want to eat.
Yeah, that's the point of talking with Italians,
Yeah, it's impossible to stop eating like that.
Talking about food. I'm sorry, guys. I'm
kind of sure. Well, yeah, I mean, like this is it about the topics that I wouldn't discuss with people I don't know. Yeah, maybe if you already know the person and you're somewhat close, you can discuss all of that. But yeah, if it's the first time, better, when you don't know your colleague's opinion, then yeah, put it off for a later time.
Like, very strange, because if you don't know your colleagues, you asking, are you married? Do you have kids? Are you divorced? Oh, I'm sorry. Let's have a coffee.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah.
You don't have coffee. Why? You are lactose intolerant. Well, I have almond milk.
Yeah.
I can share because I also lactose intolerant, so you can kind of turn it to your
advantage.
Yes.
To your advantage. Sure. Okay.
But
yeah.
politics, I mean, no.
Turn it to your advantage. That's a good expression. Turn it to your
advantage.
Okay. Okay. Yelena, would you like to add something?
I can add some interesting story from our Turkey chat. Of course, I think that all Russians have their own chats in different countries, and in our small city we have our local chat, and remember about Russian food, but one of the participants of this chat spoke with one owner of product shop, and it was to this shop was были поставки, was supplies of some Russian food like селедка, крабовые палочки, and so on. Smetana.
There were supplies, yeah.
Yes, and was supplied. Yes, and people. It was this person wrote about it, and in 15 minutes, I think there were no any Russian food in this shop.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Good for business.
Yes.
It was gone. It was gone in 15 minutes. Oh, wow.
Yeah, because people took not one position of селедка, for example, or they took 2 or 3 goods,
but
the same good
portion.
You have to make salads, so you don't need to one. You need 3 of them,
Yeah. Селедка in English is herring. Herring. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Wow, crazy,
yes,
crazy
it
story.
really was very funny.
Yes, it's really funny.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, there you go. Well, thank you for your story. It's fun actually. It's fun. Yeah, I can see that even in these places like in Dubai or in Bali, like whatever, whenever the local cafes, they have some Russian food like pancakes or stuff like that, it's like gone in 1 hour. So yeah. So you have to really keep up with the news if you want to have some. So yeah, that's true. Yeah, sure. Well, girls, thank you so much for participating. I think this will be it for today. So this is about small talk at work. So hopefully this will help you when you have this new job at a foreign company and you have your international colleagues. And yeah, well, you already follow the channel. You can also follow my YouTube. So yeah, for more information. And you're welcome to join our speaking clubs. So on a permanent basis, because this kind of thing I do from time to time. So, and we also have our regular speaking clubs. So yeah, if you wanna, if you wanna join, the website is in description of the channel. So with all the information. So yeah, you can write me if you want to join on a regular basis. So
Well,
Yeah.
I kind of miss this information. I will see it. Okay.
yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
check it out.
Girls, for nice talk. Thank
Yeah.
you, Polina.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. It's really very useful for boosting speaking speaking skills, of course. And you said you have a special YouTube channel, yes?
Yes. Yeah, I have a YouTube channel. I will post once again in the channel the link to it, because I've recently posted actually an interview with a girl who worked at Google, for instance.
Yeah, I saw it.
I saw it.
Yeah, that's a young girl, but she does have some great experience, so that you can learn from. So yeah, so I will update the channel. Sorry?
I mean, she's young, I mean.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I was pretty much surprised with the experience that she already has at her age. So it's like, wow. So I decided to invite her. So yeah. Yeah.
She's awesome.
Yeah. So I plan to develop the channel. So yeah.
I need to prepare meals for kids.
Sure.
So
girls.
All the best.
Yeah, all the best, and thank you for coming once again. So we'll see you on the next webinars. Yes.
Yes.
Lena,
See you
thank you as well. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.